Poverty, drug abuse, unemployment, child neglect, among other factors in Uganda, have led young girls between the age of 13 and 24 to engage in transactional sex work, while others have fallen victim to human trafficking.
Before I joined UDEA, my life was so miserable, whereby I had to sleep with men to get what to eat. I had to use my body to get my basic needs of life. I had no relative to help me. I had nobody by my side. Only using my body was my way of surviving.
Champalizo okubeera ng'obulamu bwange emutwala ku street yali mbeera gye nali mpitamu embi. Mami wange yandeka nga ndi muto, yandekera mukwano gwe, nga ne waffe nali simanyiiyo. Oyo mukwano gwe gwe nakula mmanyi nti oba ye maama ye buli kimu kale. Mukwano gwe embeera yamulemerera, n'asitula n'agenda nange eyo ku kizinga bayitayo Kyagalanyi, kireyo Kalangala, n'abeera nange. Naye ku kizinga twatuukayo nga wali abawala abeetunda, n'atuyingizamu eyo embeera. Katugeze yagenda naffe n'afunayo n'eri abawala n'atugatta. Kati ne tuba nga tulinga abamukolera naye nga tatusasula, nga tumukolera olw'ensonga yali atusuza, yali atuliisa, yali atwambaza. Kati ng'alinga bw'atyo bwakolaki, bw'atusasula nga tatuwa ssente nkaaga.
Ekyampaliriza ogenda ku street, nali nga nkola mu bwawusigaalo, ate obwawusigaalo nga bantulugunya, tewali na ssente. Kati nali ndi awo ne ngamba ye lwaki kuba nafuna mikwano gyange nga babeera ku street, ne bangamba lwaki togenda ku street, ku street waliyo ssente. Kati bwe nagendayo ate nensangira ddala obulamu obw'okutulugunyizibwa. Ono omusajja akozesa, oli akukozesa, ono ne ssente z'obadde osuubira tazikuwadde. Kati okukakkana ng'ate nfunye n'olubuto. Nafuna olubuto olwo nga n'oluusi mbuusabuusa simanyi ani yalunfunyisizza. Naye we nali nga ndi awo nga nenyigirizibwa nnyo kati nga ndi lubuto sikyabisobola n'ebyokugenda ku street. Kati nga mbeera awo sirina buyambi kuba n'omusajja yennyini nali simumanyi, kubanga abasajja olunaku oyinza ofuna 3 4.
Obulamu bwange bwonna obw'omubuto tebubadde bwangu. Okusooka mama wange yanzaala n'ansuulawo, ekyo nakyo kyannuma nnyo ku mutima gwange. Nansuula ewa jjajja gye yansuula, tubeera abaana bangi nga buli omu abeera buli omu yeefaako yekka. Kale ngera omanyi ng'okuza oli muwala mukulu, ofunayo abakwanakwana ku kyalo ne bakuwa ku busente. Omanyi tosoma, toyina ngoye, ate nga nze nange nga wondaba omuwala ng'okyalina emyaka 16 18, oba olina bingi bye weetaaga. Abankwana ne bampa ssente n'endyako, naye ngera nazo ssente zibakuwa tezimala.
Obulamu bwange tebubadde bwangu. Obulamu bwange bwe bulamu obw'okutambulira ku street. Nze nakula sirabye ku bazadde bange, n'olwo muzira kiseeya nnunda. Muzira kisono yanvaako nga nina emyaka 7.
The Pevus project mainly targets girls and young women between the ages of 13 to 24 years in Kawempe and Rubaga divisions. The factors that have the drivers of these girls into sexual exploitation include poverty. Of course, we all know about the rampant poverty. Lack of employable skills is also another factor that has pushed many of them into sexual exploitation. You know, the biggest number of young people are orphans. They have lost their parents due to HIV and AIDS. So they end up dropping out of school. They lack, basic needs, basic requirements. Some are pushed or trafficked and brought into, the urban settings to work as maids, where they face challenges of abuse and, exploitation, which pushes them into commercial sex work as, an alternative.
Uganda Youth Development Link, in partnership with Plan Uganda, are implementing the Partnership for Empowerment of Vulnerable Girls and Women in Urban Slums of Kampala City, a project which has equipped these girls with life-changing skills.
I have been in charge of coordinating the Pevus project, which is the Partnership for Empowerment of Vulnerable Girls and Young Women. And this project is being implemented by Uganda Youth Development Link in partnership with Plan Uganda. And we have received this grant from Comic Relief UK, which has supported us to reach 600 girls in a period of 3 years. And so far, we have had tremendous achievements, as we had aimed to reach a total of 900 girls who were engaging in sex work, but also who had been sexually exploited or abused or affected in one way or another, or who were at risk of engaging in sexual exploitation or transactional sex.
As a project, we've targeted only 900 girls, which means our initiatives have been really still a drop in the ocean. It means there's still a lot more work that needs to be done. There's still very many vulnerable girls out there. But I must say, I am very happy to note that we've recorded a lot of achievements. As a project, we have so far achieved our target, all the 900 girls. Note the fact that it's not just about training. These are girls who are very vulnerable and are prone to relapse back, into sex work. UDEL has a number of social workers who usually conduct individual and group counseling sessions for the girls, and this has greatly impacted on their lives. We have very many of the girls now abandoning sex work, and we have very many key achievements as a project to record.
You can see that they have been somewhere so far behind, but as I'm seeing now, they are active. That one is showing that in the future they will be self-employed.
Uganda Youth Development Link works with different stakeholders to identify girls to benefit from the Pevus project.
During the implementation of Pevus project, we've worked with different stakeholders, including the police, especially the CFPU office, the Child and Family Protection Unit office. They have been very key in identifying the sexually exploited girls and also referring cases that they come across during their operations. And we have also worked with the Kampala City Council Authority, majorly CDO, Community Development Officer, who has also participated a lot in trying to counsel and guide the beneficiaries while here at the center. They've also imparted skills in terms of coaching and mentorship, especially on the CDD fund and the youth livelihood, which we are still trying to ensure that we can link the beneficiaries to at least get support for further development. We've also worked closely with the probation and social welfare officer, the youth officer, the labor officer. They have been key in facilitating and sensitizing the bar and lodge owners on the laws and rather labor laws and regulations that should guide their work. They have been very key in doing that. They have also participated in identifying the victims of sexual exploitation in the different localities.
We have what we call the moonlight sessions. We go out when the moon is out. We look for these girls on the different streets of Rubaga division. We have what we call the hotspots. When we find these girls, it is always a group of social workers, artisans, peer educators, even the different stakeholders. We work hand in hand have always participated in these activities.
The bar and lodge owners were also brought on board, the pimps, as stakeholders, because we all know that they are the ones who traffic and also employ most of the girls, which exposes them to sexual abuse and sexual exploitation. With the local leaders as well, the peer educators and the community volunteers in the different brothels, in the different slum settings, have been very key in mobilizing, in sensitizing, in following up, in participating.
So when we identify these girls, we encourage them to come to UDEL, to the different UDEL centers. And of course, this being our mother center, we have always told them, you know what, come to Nakulavye Center, we shall always be in position to support you.
Uganda Youth Development League is a founder member of the Task Force Committee, and it is also a founder member of a loose coalition of civil societies that are dealing in countering trafficking persons in the country. So UDEL has been at the center of backing up government effort to fight this crime. It has been financing, supporting the organization of stakeholder meetings to discuss this problem and then come up with resolutions and then also guide on future efforts. It has also been holding capacity building trainings. It has been also sponsoring capacity building trainings for police officers and other stakeholders from the various other ministries, like Minister of Gender, like Ministry of, like the Directorate of Public Prosecutions, and then also within the civil service, and then probation officers, and even sometimes the district officials. So it has been instrumental in building capacity, training the people concerned about the proper way of managing this crime. UDEL, in the course of this, sponsored the development of a handbook on management of victims of trafficking, which we are applying now, which stakeholders are using in the country. UDEL has also been giving direct services to victims of trafficking and other sexual offences. They have been handling victims of human trafficking internally, those who are victims internally here, especially children, young girls, young children, and who are trafficked from within here. And then also they have been also helping some of those ones who have been trafficked from Uganda to foreign countries when they are rescued. For me, as a coordinator, I am very grateful to the role UDEL is playing. It has been at the center of this managing this crime, and it has helped us to shape. They are part of we share the successes we have done with them, and we continue working with them. They have been helping a lot. It has supplemented a lot government effort in the management of this crime.
After 3 years of partnership for empowerment of vulnerable girls and women in urban slums of Kampala City project implementation, Uganda Youth Development Link has greatly transformed the lives of 900 girls in Bwaise and Nakulavye centers in Kampala.
You have to make good lines. They have to be neat, clear. And when you are plating, you have to tighten the loop, such that it becomes very neat.
Obulamu bwange nga sinaba kuyingira mu UDEL bwali buzibu nnyo nga bw'okiwulira, ate nali sikisuubira nti nnyinza n'okutuusa zino essaawa nga nkyali mulamu. Lwaki? Kubanga engeri gye nali ntugulumizibwamu nga sinaba kuyingira mu UDEL yali mbi nnyo, naye kati bwe nayingira mu kitongole kya UDEL nenfuna emirembe giri eri, kubanga basooka ne bankansolinga, bwe nababuulira ebizibu byange ne bankansolinga, ne banjigiriza ebya life skills, ne banjigiriza n'ebyengalo ate nze hope yange nali nga njagala nnyo enviiri nga nzeegomba nnyo nga wendaba omuntu ng'asibye enviiri nga mwegomba nnyo naye nga sirina chance eyo kubanga obulamu bwange nali simanyi nti bulikyuka ne butuuka ku level eno gye buliko nali sikiwa nti busobola okyuka naye bwakyuka butya nga ntaddemu amaanyi nenjiga ebyenviiri bulungi bwe nabiyiga bulungi era mu Udero mwennyini ne banfunira omulimu era kati nange nina abaana bentraininga ate ng'era bali mu center ya Udero ey'ebbanda.
I got skills like hairdressing, electronics, and now I'm in a salon. I can take care of my life and my daughter. I can do whatever thing I want. I can get money through a good way, not sleeping with men. I can sustain my life from the skills I gained from Udero. And now I'm happy, I'm living a happy life, whereby if the machines get spoiled, I can clearly repair them. I can repair my gadgets. I am well now.
Kati wano mu saluni yange nsobola okukola ne neetuusaako buli kimu, engoye ne nzeegulira, nengulako ekyokulya ate ne nsasulako renti, nga nsobola n'okuyimirizaawo famire yange kati ate luli kye nali sisobola kukola ki okukola naye kati nsobola okikola era nsobola kwebeezaawo ng'omwana omuwala wasobola okukola ki okubeerawo nga talina bazadde. Bakasitoma abajja bwe tuba tukoze nnyo olunaku bakasitoma bwe baba nga bazze nga bangi olunaku muyinza okukola n'emitwalo nga5 oba 6 kati ku mitwalo 6 nenterekako nendyako nezisigadde nsobola osasula renti.
Kuva olina gyano ku kitongole kya Udero obulamu bwange bwakyuka. Nayiga enviiri, nayiga ebyemikono bingi. Obulamu bwange bwakyukira ddala nnyo. Nayiga bekale, nayiga pedicure, manicure, massage, kyalaani, kumba keki z'abagole. Kwegamba obulamu bwange bwakyuka nnyo. Kati ndina saluni wenkula, nkola bya nviiri. Kwegamba obulamu bwange bwakyuka. Na buli kye njagala nsobola okyetuusaako. Naye nga nakijja mu Udero, luli nali nkozesa mubiri gwange ofuna ekyo kye njagala naye kati sikyasobola. Obulamu bwange bwakyuka.
Obulamu bwange essaawa eno kati nsobola okwebeezaawo, nsobola okufumba bwe mansazeewo nti kufumba catering, kusika daddies ng'ezo, nsobola okusiba bakasitoma enviiri, okubeezaawo obulamu bwange n'abaana bange. Sikyejjusa, sikyasobola kudda mabega gye nali mu mulimu gw'okwetunda olw'ensonga Udero yantuusa ku ekyo kye nali neetaaga oba kye nali nduubirira. Abaana bange basoma nange ndi bulungi, nsobola okubeezaawo obulamu bwange.
Udero is one of our partners. We work, as government we work, we initiate policies, we agree on programs, we consult all key stakeholders concerning these programs, and then we monitor the implementation with them. They are the ones that implement, we also implement, but we monitor that implementation. Udero is one of those organizations, especially in programs related to youth empowerment and youth in the areas of commercial sexual abuse and sexual exploitation, and also trafficking of children, but also youth livelihood.
The lives of the girls that have benefited from the Pevus project shall never be the same again.
Mu kitongole kino ekya Udero tuyize bingi kati kugeza ng'enviiri, kyalaani, tuyize engeri gye tufumamu keeki, engeri gye tusibamu abagole, kwe tugamba sikyejjusa era sisobola na kuddayo mu mbeera gye nalimu kubanga kati neekolera, nina ssente zange, kati sikyalooleza mu basajja nga bulijjo we twali tukikola.
Batuwadde entandikwa ku Udero, nsuubira okweyongera mu maaso, suubira kudda mabega kuddayo mu mbeera embi gye nalimu kuba nfunye entandikwa ennungi. Era neebaza nnyo Udero n'ekitongole kya Uganda Plan, bannaye tweyanza nnyo, tweyanzeege, tuli basanyufu nnyo.
Ntuuse ku buwanguzi bwe mbadde sisuubira, bwe nali sisuubira mu bulamu bwange. Mpulira bulungi, mpulira essanyu olw'ekitongole Udero kubeera nti kyasalawo okuba nti batuyamba ffe abaana tutaliko mwasirizi mpulira essanyu ery'amaanyi kuba bannange wenjogera gye nvudde wange gye naali n'embeera gye naalimu kakati ne bwendi mpulira nga am so happy era nsuubira nja kubeera musanyufu nja kutambuza emirimu gyange nze nsomya enviiri nja kufuba nti nkola bulungi omulimu gwange olidde bampadde n'ebyokutandikirako ngenda kuteekawo saluuni yange tufube nti ntambuza bulungi omulimu gwange nange mu biseera ebijja sanga nga nfunyewo akantu nange ntandika okukwatirira ku baana bannange abalinganze abali bafaana nganze mpulira essanyu n'okwebaza Udero yonna ku buwanguzi bwe tutuusizzaako.
So we provide them with startup kits as well. But we also had a huge component on psychosocial support because it's not just the alternative livelihood we want. We want the girls to abandon sex work. And abandoning this is not just about giving them a skill in hairdressing, giving them a skill in tailoring and all that. We do a lot of psychosocial support.
Come